Tony G is looking down at ace-king offsuit.
I promise you I was qualified.
Tony re-raises.
That's enough, right? Because if I miss the flop, I fold. I promise.
Pre-flop begins with a layered confrontation that illustrates the aggressive posturing common in high-stakes professional games.
Oh, you've got position, Tony. How can we raise you?
See the small blind? I've defended it 3 times in a row with a re-raise. I've been consistent.
Protecting the loose cannon.
The flop falls, a texture that creates an immediate and dangerous hierarchy. Tony G has flopped top pair, top kicker with his ace-king, the absolute dream scenario for his pre-flop aggression. Hasham has also hit top pair.
The ace from space has arrived.
But he is the victim of a classic kicker trap, as his 5 is hopelessly outclassed by Tony's king. Tony G fires a heavy continuation bet of 11,000.
The Whiffmeister.
Hasham, unable to release top pair, makes a sticky call, and Viffer, holding a statistical monster of a draw, also comes along.
Please be a heart on a turn.
It is a heart.
Magical. It's so magical. It's another 8 too. Just calling 8 flush cards.
I check. I haven't got any yet.
Tony G, perhaps sensing that his top pair is now vulnerable on such a wet board, decides to check.
I'm all in.
That Joe Hasham decides to exploit, believing that Tony's check indicates a give-up or a weak ace.
Go on, Whiff.
I'm trying to figure out what he has here.
It is a high-risk maneuver designed to force a fold from a better ace or a draw. Viffer, realizing the price has become too steep for his draw against 2 aggressive opponents, finally gets out of the way.
Tony calls.
What do we have?
I can't wait.
I don't have much. I have 1 pair, so.
Oh, you got a draw.
One pair is good with top kicker.
Oh, wow.
Is that good?
God, I wish I would have called.
Joe's dead to a 5 or a 7 for a gut shot, and 2 5s have been folded.
The river is a 7.
Seven from heaven.
That's sweet. 36, right?
Hasham doubles through.
Bendinelli kicks things off with pocket 8s. This is a hand that can be extremely powerful, especially in a heads-up match. With 7 million already in the pot, Bendinelli can extract a lot more value.
Oh boy, we got a set of 8s for Bendinelli.
Oh, no.
Top pair for Guerrero.
With Guerrero's weak check, Bendinelli can now completely take over the pot. The only question is how big of a bet he makes. So Guerrero stays and makes the pot bigger. Bendinelli is not looking to let Guerrero see a cheap flop and fires a 2.5 million bet. That is almost a third of the pot. But with the top pair on the flop, Guerrero is not looking as if he will back down. He doesn't disappoint and calls Bendinelli's bet. This pot is getting enormous.
Turn is a
Oh,
jack.
wow.
Oh, no.
What a setup.
Oh, such a cold deck.
Cold deck city. Guerrero covered.
With an insane amount of luck, Guerrero pulls a 3rd jack that completes his jack trips. This completely turns the game on its head, but only in Guerrero's head. Bendinelli is now sitting comfortable on a full house and is looking to extract even more value. Bendinelli is completely aware of how strong of a position he now finds himself in. That's why he fires a $5.5 million bet that is there to prevent weaker hands from playing for the river and maybe dissuade stronger opponents with weak mental game. But fortunately for Bendinelli this time around, Guerrero is anything but a poker player with weak mental game. He is completely unaware of the kind of trap he is walking in and confidently calls the enormous bet from Bendinelli.
River.
Oh
The
my
board pairs, but it's the 8. It's quad
No.
8 for Bendinelli.
Wow.
This is unbelievable. This is the coldest of decks. It doesn't get any colder than this, Maria.
I'm glad you got a sweatshirt for this hand, Nick.
Insane.
The turn delivers another 8, which completes the quads for Bendinelli, which I can't believe I am saying again in this video, but is even luckier than Guerrero's jack. Now Guerrero is first on the move. He has a big choice ahead of himself, and I am starting to believe, based on his previous ones, that he will make the wrong one. And the wrong one he does. He fires a slightly smaller bet of $3.8 million, which looks completely abysmal from where we are sitting. I can't think of a reason he would commit so hard to such a weak hand other than a bad earlier read. Bendinelli with his quads doesn't really have anything to think about, other than baiting Guerrero and paying even more on this disaster of a hand. What do you think? Will he bet half the pot, or will he go crazy and shove all in? Let me know in the comments.
Put this to bed. Announces all in. Guerrero hasn't snap called. There's just no way. There's the call from Guerrero. It's over.
Negreanu picks up Jack 4 suited, a hand most of us will fold, but Negreanu opens light to attack the straddle money, and Williams just flats with kings, which is a great slow play in this lineup. By not squeezing, he keeps the weaker parts of Negreanu's range in, lets the third player come along with dominated hands, and hides the real strength of his holding. On a jack-high flop, the initiative flips to pure range advantage. Negreanu has all the top pair junk kickers, all the jacks from his open, and tons of c-bet candidates. His small bet is value and protection at the same time. He wants folds from underpairs and worse broadways while still keeping dominated jacks in the pot. Williams springs the trap with a raise that does two jobs. It inflates the pot against the exact hands he's targeting, top pair worse kicker, and it taxes the draws and gutters that would love a cheap turn. The sizing is clever, big enough to deny, small enough to keep Negreanu attached with his one pair hands. Negreanu's call is the disciplined answer. If he 3-bets, he isolates himself versus sets and overpairs. By calling, he controls the pot, keeps bluffs alive, and forces Williams to keep telling a story on later streets. The turn pairs Negreanu, and that changes everything.
This is such a dirty card. I mean, who can really put someone on Jack 4?
Jack 4 goes from bluff catcher to a genuine value hand that beats the most common part of Williams's line, which is exactly the overpairs that raise flop and barrel turn. When Williams continues with a confident bet, his range is face-up strong but capped below sets because of the pre-flop flat.
I'm all in.
Negreanu's shove is surgical. It denies the river to kings and queens. It charges every nut flush draw or combo draw that decided to keep pressing, and it leverages fold equity against hands that hate calling off but also hate folding. Precisely the overpairs that slow played pre. If he only calls, he lets every overcard, counterfeit, or backdoor scare card complicate the river, and he gives Williams a free shot. Jamming sets the price now and punishes the trap.
How much is it?
50, 74,
Call.
9, 80. Call? Once or twice?
Okay, we want to see hands first or no?
Well, I don't care. I'll do twice either way.
I'll do twice.
First river card is a jack.
Oh, that's it. That's a good one for me.
The second river is a 7.
Phil Hellmuth is looking down at ace-king offsuit.
Nice. I'm going to straddle it.
Of course you are.
Pre-flop begins with a straddle from Tony G, a move designed to double the stakes and irritate the tighter players at the table.
I feel I should be winning more. I mean,
I feel like you should be
I made
too.
some, like, especially here to the Argentinian, I've been too generous.
Phil Hellmuth, sitting with ace-king offsuit, decides to punish this loose aggression. He raises to 2,800, a sizable raise meant to isolate the straddler and claim the dead money immediately.
There you go. It's going to make a move out of position again.
Against a player like Hellmuth, this hand is often dominated, but Tony relies on his ability to outmaneuver Phil post-flop
And I
rather
have
than
qualified.
pure card strength.
Calls.
Fortunately, you may double up.
Maybe.
He makes the call, setting the stage for a heads-up battle between the poker brat and the loudest mouth in the game. The flop is an absolute cooler.
I think this one, just take it, Phil. Not even bother betting.
Phil bets 3K.
I was kidding you.
In a heads-up pot, this is a hand that Hellmuth considers invincible.
Oh my God, you're such an
I can fold this hand.
Oh, don't fold it. Just stick it in.
However, Tony G has flopped the absolute nuts. He knows that Phil is stubborn and will struggle to fold a big hand. He is building the pot while he knows Phil feels strong.
I got a flush draw, Phil. I'll be honest with you. If you want, I'll even show you one of my cards.
Maybe if he showed the jack of hearts.
I'm all in.
All right, I'll call.
Brutal.
I have a flush draw and a straight at the moment.
And a straight. Flop the nuts and look at this. Both slow playing.
What are you slow playing here for? Just get it in. I mean, you know, how many times do you want to run it?
One's good.
I'm happy to run it 20 times. To have you like down on this.
Maybe we should run it 3 times. I don't know. What do you think? 3 times?
Yeah, 3 times at least will keep you in the game.
Yeah, I would do 3.
I've been deciding badly lately on how many times to
Doesn't
run
matter,
it.
it's all the same.
I'll let you choose, Tony. How about that?
3 times.
Okay.
I know, like the ace is coming, the first card. Ace
I
from
know.
space.
I ran it once, like the last 2 or 3 times, and every time I missed. So
I want to keep you in the game. That's why I want to run it like 8 times. You're going to catch one of them.
Your boy's all in with the worst of it right now.
Yeah, I just saw the hand.
Yeah.
There's the coach. He's in. You see the coach is there. Go and give him a massage. We've done it 3 times. He's been owned 2 out of 2 sometimes. The statistics are 100% owned by Tony G.
Yeah, you've really been out
Pots
playing.
played, 100% owned.
I think Phil needs you. He does need
I think Phil needs an ace or a king.
And then if Phil goes, then I need you.
No, I don't want to do that.
I'm his second.
Turn number 1. Phil makes a boat.
Oh!
Told you that ace is coming. I knew it.
Did you peel it off right away?
Yeah.
Still, you feel good, right? At least you're going to be in the game. I mean, you could have missed out every time. Give him one more ace to get the aces out of the way.
River wants a king.
And the king.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Sucks. Oh, that sucks.
That's being overqualified, Phil.
He slow rolled me. He's been like as bad as you can be. And of course they peeled an ace. I should not have run this 3 times.
I feel terrible, Phil. You're making me feel guilty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've been bashing up on you.
Tony, that's just you, Tony.
Sorry.
We all know that.
And imagine you're trying to take me on all the time. It's time to retire.
I'll play with you all the time.
Turn number 2. Deuce of diamonds. No help to Phil. Appropriate. Tony's acting kind of deucey.
You still got outs.
River number 2. Jack of spades. Tony wins.
Whoa, how close was that?
Not really all that close. Turn number 3. 7 of hearts.
My flush. It's a flash.
Here comes river number 3. Tray of spades, and Tony G gets 2/3 of the pot.
Unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. It's just so scary how bad I run on this show.
Yeah, you're gonna have your basically your money back. You're fine. And you're gonna lose a little bit. The tax. You're gonna pay tax, the Tony G tax, and just move on to the next hand.
Brandstrom is looking down at King 3 offsuit, but he's heads up against Czuczor, who raised to 900,000 with 6-3 suited.
Does not mix in the re-raise, just a call. Hello, nurse. OMG.
Full house for Brandstrom. Trip 3s for Czuczor.
Brandstrom checks. Textbook trap play. He's got the board absolutely crushed. And by checking, he's giving Czuczor the green light to bet with all his bluffs, value hands, and even air.
He might be tempted not to check raise here, but we can see if he plays it quick, all of the chips are going to be going into the middle.
Here comes the C-bet. 700,000 into 2.2 million.
A standard continuation bet. But in reality, he's walking straight into quicksand. With trip 3s, he's betting for value and protection, expecting to get called by weak kings, pocket pairs, or even some ace-high floats. From Brandstrom's perspective, this is perfect. His check has worked.
You can only play this slow, right? You've just got so much of this, and it's so unlikely that your opponent does. What can you do?
Oh, come on.
Jeez.
The turn comes 6 of diamonds, and Brandstrom checks again. It's a brilliant move because it keeps the door wide open for Czuczor to keep betting.
Does Brandstrom want to now start getting all the chips in on the turn?
Czuczor fires 1.7 million. This bet makes perfect sense from his perspective, and Brandstrom has checked twice, showing no aggression.
You gotta just call again and go for value on the river, and you are gonna get it.
The 10 of hearts lands on the river. And once again, Brandstrom checks. He's played this hand perfectly so far. By checking here, he's saying, I don't have a strong hand. You're totally safe to bet again.
The check raise on the river means he'll get to play for all of the chips.
The nonchalant 6 million bet.
Czuczor falls for it completely unaware he's about to get wrecked. But after investing so much, can he actually fold here?
There's the shove. Checks his hand. Snap calls. Thinks it's all over, but it is not.
Too excited. No.
House over house. Ridiculously sick cooler.
Katz is holding 7-4 suited. Pre-flop, this heads-up pot begins exactly the way high-level players expect it to. Katz opens the small blind with 7-4 suited, raising to 240,000. In a full ring game, that hand is usually folded, but heads up, ranges widen dramatically. The flop comes, and on the surface it feels like Bonomo has won the lottery. He checks to the raiser, which fits normal strategy. Katz is expected to continuation bet frequently. Katz, however, has hit something better. With his 7, he has essentially the nuts, unless Bonomo draws another ace, and if by any miracle another 7 comes, it will be the perfect opportunity to trap Bonomo. By checking, Katz keeps his range looking capped and gives Bonomo full freedom to start telling a value story on later streets. The turn is the 5, which changes very little for the core battle between the two ranges. Draws do not really improve in a meaningful way. The board is still defined by the ace and the 7s. Now Bonomo steps out with a bet of 275,000. From his point of view, this is a natural value bet and protection play. Katz just calls. Raising the turn would advertise real strength on a board that is already hard to bluff. The river brings the final 7, putting quads on the board. This is where the hand becomes psychologically difficult for Bonomo. From his seat, he now has a full house, aces full of 7s, in a vacuum that is extremely strong, and it is easy to assume that the opponent rarely shows up with the one remaining 7 that beats it. He bets 400,000 into roughly 1.1 million, a sizing that looks like thin value targeting weaker aces and maybe stubborn pocket pairs. It is not overly large, which helps encourage crying calls and, crucially, can tempt an aggressive player into turning something into a bluff raise. Katz, holding the unique 7 that actually plays, now springs the final part of the trap. From his perspective, the line makes perfect sense. He checked the flop, flatted the turn, and now when the board pairs again, he applies maximum pressure.
Call. Bonomo calls. And now, the amateur has the advantage in this heads-up battle.
Daniel Negreanu is looking down on pocket queens. He opens to $1,200 from early position that raise sizes well for a loose table and keeps his range strong and uncapped. 4 players continue. David Williams flats with pocket kings. Against this many callers, Negreanu's plan is straightforward.
We have some action.
Play pot control against condensed ranges, realize position, and let dominated one-pair hands overplay on later streets. The monotone, king-high board polarizes ranges immediately. Nut advantage lives with suited spades and sets. Top pair advantage sits with the blind callers and late position flats. Moseri checks.
Everyone take a look, see if they have a spade in their hand.
Calacanis takes a small stab of $4,000 into about $20,000. A sizing that usually represents one pair without a high spade, weak spade draws, or simple information gathering. Negreanu just calls with queens. That flat keeps his range wide and invites dominated value behind to continue. Critically, holding the queen of spades blocks the nut flush combinations and secures useful run-out equity if a 4th spade arrives.
All in.
And the loose cannon's all in.
Cannon time.
Abe and Jason are out.
Oh boy.
Gamble, gamble. You don't have much money.
26.
Count what you got. Let's have a count of the loose cannon one time.
Boy, here you go.
This could be
Like 75.
this could be that time here.
On the 4. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, you're supposed to gamble sooner or later.
Daniel calls.
Pair the board, I call.
David's in 2.
Got a flush.
Oh no! Okay.
Wow.
He's got the,
no,
well, you would have busted me anyway.
Hold on.
Okay, I got a big side pot working. So let's just have a spade.
Just pair the board.
Just do one time, right?
I would like to do more than one, but actually screw that, one time.
What the heck? That's a spade.
Good hand.
Will's
Oh,
out.
so I won that pot for sure. Go ahead, pair the board. What the hell?
All right, he wants to pair it, so just pair it.
It doesn't.
Scooped it.
Wow.
Sick
hand,
hand,
nice
buddy.